Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to today's video. My name is Mel, this is MJL Papercrafts, and today we're actually going to be revealing some lovely crafty advent calendars. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. As ever, if you like the content on the channel, then please do make sure that you like, comment and subscribe, and let's get into today's video. So hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to today's video. Today I'm actually going to be showing you some crafty advent calendars that I have bought. I'm going to be taking part in a Christmas advent calendar collaboration with the lovely Katarina, who's creative Katarina, and lovely Monika, who is Paper Mona on YouTube. I'll leave their links in the description box below. So I hope you guys will enjoy those videos. We'll be uploading every day up until the 25th of December. So from the 1st of December to the 25th of December, we will be uploading a video at 7 AM every single day to make you guys get inspired by some festive makes that we're actually going to be doing from the Christmas crafty calendars that we bought. So the two Christmas calendars that we have bought together in combination with this collaboration are the Spellbinders advent calendar, and we also got the Stamps by Me by Toni Darroch as well. So we got her Christmas calendar as well. And the Spellbinders one I have actually bought in previous years. The Stamps by Me one I have never actually bought ever. I have seen some of Toni's stamps and dies on some of the Freeview channels, some of the Crafting Network channels, and via Craft World as well. And I know that she has a podcast too. I'll leave her links in the description box below. So if you'd like to check out Toni's social media or website or her podcast, then I'll leave those links in the box below so you guys can check her out. She's an amazing crafter. I know I've seen her on a couple of Freeview channels whenever I've seen like Hobby Maker, for example. But I know she's a great and talented crafter. So I'll be showing you her advent calendar, and I'll also be showing the Spellbinders advent calendar as well. I'll also give you the prices that we paid. I'll also show you some of what the doors look like on the inside of the calendar, and I'll give you a little tour of what the calendars look like as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hope you guys have got a snack or a drink or a cup of cocoa. I know that the weather out there is absolutely cold, so I hope you guys are trying to warm up under those cozy blankets and putting a lot of fleeces on, because I know that I am. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and as ever, if you want to leave any comments in the description box or in the comments box below about if you have like a favorite advent calendar, or if you're looking forward to our inspirational makes, then please do make sure that you let us know in the comments box below. So the first calendar I'm going to show you is the Stamps by Me by Toni Darroch. I actually got this on TikTok live. She actually has a TikTok live stream, and when me, Katarina and Monika was actually tuning into it, you can actually buy the advent calendar. So if you've actually bought the calendar from 2024 and 2025, it will probably have similar items in this particular calendar. This is the 2023 version. So this actually has 25 boxes in it and has a variety of products in there. So this actually has a lot of boxes inside. So I'm actually just going to show you the card that she actually put in the package, which is this one. It says, "If you believe in yourself, anything is possible." I love some of the blended tones of the purples, the lovely black and white stripes as well. Really love the image too, and I really love how simple this card is. It just has the lovely sentiment on the front, and I love the blending of the pinks and also the black and whites. It also has the lovely black card that's actually framing the actual image, and it's on a lovely white card blank too. So that's a really gorgeous card that she's included with the package. I think with Katarina's and Monika's, they'll probably have cards as well supplied, included in their packages as well. So thank you so much, Toni, for sending that through too. As I said, this is the calendar for 2023. Apologies for the glare and the light in the corner there. Hopefully you won't see that too much in the video. So this is actually quite a thick calendar. So if I just hold it up to the screen there, that is how thick the calendar is. It's quite a big box. I think it is either 16 inches by 16 inches. I do have a tape measure here. So again, if you have purchased any of the 2024 calendars or the 2025 calendars, you'll probably have similar products in there. So this is 15 and 3/4 inches, so 40 centimeters by 40 centimeters, because it's a square calendar. And then I love the design on this actually as well. So it has the lovely stars here, lovely baubles, lovely plants and the vines here too. It has a lovely bird here in the corner, if I can If I can just try and show you what the bird looks like. It looks so cute. It's in this lovely dark green colour, which is beautiful. And then on the other side here, got some of the foliage, some of the leaves, got a couple of the pine cones here, some of the fir, and some of the lovely leaves here in the corner. So if I just turn this around, sorry, my desk is quite small, so that is the design on this one. And then on the front, it actually says it's the most wonderful time of the year, and it says stamps by me. These calendars aren't dated, so you can actually probably use them for 2025, for example, if you're giving this as a gift, which I think is really, really good actually. So at least then the recipient technically doesn't really know the date in which you purchased it, but if you're saving it up for someone who is into crafts and loves crafts, then this is probably the ideal crafty advent calendar for them. So this has a magnetic catch on the front, and this says beautiful inside and out. So if I actually open this out, this is what it looks like. So these has the boxes here at the top. They're all in random order, and as you can tell, they've actually all got random sizes. So we've got some of the bigger boxes, they're actually in the corners. There's a 15 here, and there's also 3 at the bottom, which I'll show you. And then we have some of the square boxes here. So if I just pull it down, you see the 13, the 20, the 5, the 10, the 4, the 6, the 12, and the 8. And then in the middle, I'll show you the bigger boxes. So you've got 25, 2, 21, and then you have 11, 22, and then 19. And then at the bottom it has 17, 9, 1, 24, 14, 7, and 16, 23, 18, and 3. So if I tilt this box upwards, I don't know if you guys will be able to actually see it, so excuse the noise. What I'll do is, if that's not clear, I'll put a picture of it on the screen so you guys can actually see the boxes, and you'll actually be able to see what they look like. So they're all in different sizes. I really love the fact that they're all in different colours as well. So you got them in greens, purples and greys, lighter greens, the darker greens, lots of the pinks, and lots of the whites as well, which I think is lovely. I think some of these actually have vouchers in them, which I think is really cool. I know that some of them have some products in there as well. So some of these smaller boxes, which I'll show you if I can. So this one is, so if I take out number 1, if I'm able to, and I'll show it towards camera. So that's 1, so that's a square box. And then we have 14 and 16 here, which are shaky ones, so it might have embellishments in there. And these are like the smaller square ones, so these might have like sequins in them, for example. And then we got this one, which is 23. So again, this is quite light, so it might have a voucher in there, for example. And then we've got 18 here as well, which might actually have a product in there. So these come in all different shapes and sizes, all at different lengths as well. So I'm just going to put those boxes here. So for example, you've got these ones here at the side. They're 11, 22, and 19, and they come up lengthways. Then you've got the ones that are 6, 12, and 8 that are long ways up here. So you actually get a really good variety. There are 25 boxes that you can open over the festive period. So what we're going to do is, through the collaboration, me, Katarina, and Monika are actually going to pick a door that we're actually going to make something with. So for example, if out of the 2 calendars, we've got door number 5 and the Spellbinders one, that could be a die, and then the door number 5 here, say, is a glitter pot with sequins in it, then I'll choose which product that I want to use from the particular calendar and show you what I make with the calendar aspect with the project as well. So I hope that those lovely treats that we get within the calendars will be inspiration to you guys to make some lovely festive makes, even if it's during the Christmas season or even after the Christmas season, when you're thinking, oh, actually I could have made something out of that particular product. Then, you know, this is definitely the time to be Christmas inspired, and I hope you guys are inspired as well. So I will take a picture of the whole calendar so you guys can see it on the screen. There's a gorgeous array of products in this particular box. I'm really sorry that I can't put it all in shot because my desk is far too small for this, but I hope you guys will totally understand, and I'm actually really looking forward to creating some really gorgeous inspirational Christmas products for you guys. So this is the inside of the lovely door as well. So we've got the fireplace here with the wreath and the with the mantle, with the clock, some of the lovely Christmas ornaments there. And then on the other side, we also have this one here, which has the lovely bells and the festive fur and the lovely bow as well, which again I think is gorgeous. So again, I'll put a picture on screen of what the inside of the doors look like. And then on the other side, I'll just show you what's on the back. So excuse my mat while I just fix that. So on the other side, this is actually what it says on the back. So I'll put a picture on the screen of what the actual text says, and it actually says, make every day in December a joy-filled occasion with our Christmas Advent Calendar. Each luxury box reveals a unique crafty item. Once all days have been revealed, all items work seamlessly together to create a limited edition Stats by Me collection bespoke to our Advent calendars. This beautiful calendar can be replenished with your own gifts each year. So if you wanted to turn this into a craft Advent calendar for next year for somebody, then you can just fill up the boxes with whatever you'd like to put any products in the boxes, and that person can actually open it up. And then it says, although it remains a prize, this one-of-a-kind calendar includes some crafty stamps, crafty dies, embossing folders, embellishments, pattern papers and stencils, and a few bonus surprises. So you can actually make it a maximum, I wouldn't say it's a maximum, it's probably a minimum of 10 products with this particular calendar. We'll probably try and create more with the actual calendar. I think it's a really beautiful calendar. I just think it's rather big and it's extremely heavy as well, but I really love the look of it. I think it's a gorgeous calendar. I love the patterns on there as well. So again, I'll leave some of the images on screen for you guys to have a look at. And then the next Advent calendar that we're actually going to show is the lovely Spellbinders one. So this is the Spellbinders Crafty Advent Calendar. This has 24 doors on the inside of the calendar. And this is by the lovely Spellbinders. I actually got this through scrapbook.com because it's a lot more cheaper to have it imported from the US to the UK, as I found that the UK sites are actually doing them at a higher price, and with the coupons that you get with scrapbook.com, it's a lot more cheaper. And you also get a free gift when you order things from scrapbook.com as well. So that was including the delivery and the coupons, and I think it was less than £50, which is really, really good. I really love this calendar. I've had the Spellbinders Advent Calendar for a couple of years now, and I really love using the dies, the stamps, the embellishments that I actually get with the previous set. And this is the lovely 2025 one, which I'm really excited about making some Christmas projects with. So the items that you normally get within these crafty calendars aren't particularly like festive or Christmas themed, but it's really good to actually create some projects with dies and stamps that you don't normally create with, or that is like festive or Christmas themed. So you can actually use the dies, the stamps, the embossing folders and the stencils all year round, which I think is really, really good. So this is the front of it. I was actually going to open it out, but I think I'll just show you the front and the back first before showing you the inside. So this has the lovely flower motif and pattern on the front. Then it has the Crafty Advent Calendar title on the front there as well. And then it has the bottom of the flower pattern too, which I really, really like. I love the fact that they've actually used a darker colour and then they've just used these pops of colour to use as a contrast. I just love the patterns. It just makes the florals really pop out at you, which I think is fab. And again, I love the fact that they are using a lot more dark colours and then using pastels just to make the design pop out a little bit more. So this is the front of the calendar. So I'll actually turn it this way so you guys can actually have a look at the size. So it's very similar to an A4 piece of paper. I will measure it. So this is 34, so it's probably a bit bigger than an A4 piece of paper, 34 centimetres by 24 centimetres, and then I'll measure the spine as well. So this is what the spine looks like. I'll just turn it the right way for you guys so you can actually see. And I think the spine is 4 centimetres, which is great. So this is actually a really thick Crafty Advent Calendar, but obviously when you open it out it's a little bit more flatter. So that is what the back looks like. So it's done in this postage stamp pattern motif. So the doors are represented with the postage stamps, and again they've just used the lovely black colour, the darker colour, to actually then pop out with the lovely pastel doors with the lovely kind of vibrant florals on them. I just think it's really, really gorgeous. And there are a couple of examples of what could be in the box. So you have like a horseshoe, got a piece of toast, You got the fish with the fishbowl, and then you got the lovely longer embossing folder here, and then the stamps. So again, it's 24 crafty surprises, especially for card makers, and this has dies, stamps, stencils, embossing folders, and embellishments. So again, this is by Spellbinders. So I'll just give you a tour of what it looks like on the inside. So that is what it looks like on the inside. Really gorgeous kind of stamp doors. So you can actually probably cut these doors out and then just cover the numbers with maybe another pattern paper or another embellishment, for example. And then you can actually put them on some card bases and actually transform them into mini cards, which I think is really good. Or you can actually group some of the stamps together to actually create a pattern. So you have these lovely doors here. So you've got 1, 10, 7, 19, 23, 2, 24, 20 and 3. So all the doors are in a random order. And at the bottom here we have 8, 13 and 9. Again, love the pastels. I love the bright colours of the florals. Absolutely gorgeous. And then on this side we have 17, 14, 6, 15, 5, 18, 11, and then we have 4 here. And then on the bottom of this one we also have 22, 12, 16 and then 21 at the bottom. So normally these doors actually represent the size of the dies or the stamps that you'll get in the set. Normally the bigger ones have stencils in them. Some of these kind of longer ones here have like edge border dies, and we've got some that actually will have stencils. So this one may have an embossing folder in there, and then these ones may have, the bigger ones may have some stencils in there as well. Some of the smaller ones like 5 and maybe 21 here at the bottom are likely to have sequins. So there's the 5 there in the top right corner, and then the 21 at the bottom are more likely to have sequins in them, just based on previous experiences that are open in the calendar. We're actually really looking forward to opening this calendar. I think it's really good value for money. I buy it every single year just because it has a really good variety of dies, and because I've used some of the dies and stamps before with particular cards, I really love the Spellbinders Advent Calendar. I think it's really gorgeous. So I'm really looking forward to making some really fun makes with the Crafty Advent Calendar by Spellbinders. I'll just move this over and I'll just bring the Stamps by Me one as well, which is a little bit heavy, but yeah, let me just put this here. So I'll put that one at the bottom. I'll also put the prices of the 2 particular calendars either on the screen. So in Toni's section, I'll put the price of it on the screen. I also put the price that I paid for the Spellbinders one as well. So I'm really looking forward to making some really gorgeous makes, some really lovely projects, some cards, some super projects as well. So either Monika, myself or Katarina will show you a process, a step-by-step guide, or we're going to show you a show and tell where we'll make the product and then we'll show you what we've made. So all the videos will be uploaded on our channel at 7 AM. So that's going to be from December the 1st to December the 25th. I'll put all the details of when we're going to be uploading in the description box below. So I hope you guys will tune into our channels. I hope you guys have enjoyed me exploring the lovely Christmas Advent calendars that we have got. We're really looking forward to showing you some projects that we've made with these gorgeous Advent calendars. Hope you guys will have a look at our projects. I hope you guys will continue to like, comment and subscribe to our channels, and also comment on our videos and like on our videos as well. Thank you so much guys for your support. I hope you guys will be inspired by our lovely projects that we make during the festive Christmas period. Hope you guys have a lovely day ahead. I'll see you guys in my next video.